Football's showpiece event heads to the Middle East as the biggest leagues hit the pause button for the first ever Winter World Cup. The stadiums are ready, the fans are buying their tickets, but which players will shine in Qatar? Hello there and welcome to Football Now. I'm Sam Ashu as we continue our countdown to kick-off here in Qatar. The draw has been made, the tickets are being sold and the stadiums are all set and ready to go. One of which is this one, Al Janoub, a 40,000-seater arena which will play host to 7 World Cup matches. It's located in the coastal city of Al Wakra, about 23 kilometres outside of Doha, and the stadium itself has a really interesting design. It's based on a traditional dhow boat, symbolising the country's connection with the sea. Plenty more of that later on in the show. Time now to take a look at how the groups are shaping up. Plenty of superstar matchups to look out for between club colleagues. In Group A, Liverpool's Sadio Mane will represent Senegal, looking to get the better of Virgil van Dijk and his Netherlands side. In Group B, Christian Pulisic will be hoping his USA team can get the better of Chelsea teammate Mason Mount when they face England. And in Group F, Real Madrid keeper Thibaut Courtois will be doing his best to prevent Luka Modric getting past him when Belgium take on Croatia. Group H is one in which all 4 nations will fancy their chances. Uruguay and Luis Suarez have made it out of the group stages at the last 3 World Cups. Ghana are back in the mix after missing out on qualification 4 years ago. And South Korea sent Germany packing in Russia back in 2018. Portugal, meanwhile, have one of the strongest looking squads on paper, and UEFA coach Pedro Mendonça feels that it could be his nation's time to rise to the challenge.
The first thing is to pass the group. I think it's not an easy task because the other teams are very good. And then everything is possible. Fernando Santos is a specialist in knockout competitions. If we pass the group, we can be world champion.
For Uruguay, focus will perhaps understandably be on their final group game here at the Al Janoub Stadium, when Luis Suarez could face Ghana again 12 years after that handball incident that ultimately prevented Ghana becoming the first African team ever to reach the World Cup semi-finals.
My main memory of the game is feeling the force of the Pan-African support. When Uruguay were not just taking on a nation, they were taking on a continent. It's the kind of backs to the wall situation that Uruguay enjoys so much. So often, Uruguay have played against the hosts, and they've enjoyed pouring water in the host champagne. Happy memories for Uruguay. They beat Portugal 4 years ago. They beat both South Korea and Ghana in South Africa in 2010. But all 4 of those sides will go into the tournament expecting to get into the knockout stage, and 2 will miss out. Uruguay will miss out if they don't get the balance of the side right. If they do get the balance of the side right, look out, they're dangerous.
So that's a view from the media then, but which players are the fans looking out for?
Particularly, let's watch our deputy captain, Pate, and Muhammad Kudus, and Afaji Jan, those boys, and Isaku. Just watch these guys. They are going to be the future stars, and even like Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah, they are going to shine.
Historically, Ghana has produced some of the best footballers the world over. They've played in Europe, the likes of Tony Yeboah and Co. Abedi Peles are known names in anywhere. Currently, we've got Pate, who was the captain that led us to qualify a play for Arsenal. So we've got big players on the world stage, and we are very happy to have qualified.
Son, he's godlike status, really. He's on the TV pretty much 24/7. They're repeating matches, repeating highlights. When he's on the bench for Tottenham, which doesn't happen often, there'll be a little Son of Min character in the corner of the TV saying, "Oh, don't worry, he's on the bench." He's everything that people are so proud of him, and he's well received. Whatever he does on the pitch or off the pitch as well, he's a hero.
He's a guy that he likes the pressure and likes that everybody is against him, and that now nobody trusts in him. Nobody thinks that he can score a lot of goals in the World Cup, and maybe he's the last dance, like Michael Jordan say. He's the last dance for Cristiano Ronaldo. If he plays, he's the main player of Portugal, and everybody wants to pass the ball to him. because they know that Ronaldo maybe cannot dribble, cannot do the things that he do when he was young. But if the ball comes to him in the box, he scores the goals.
Just the one game here at the Al Janoub Stadium in Group H, but it's a big one. Ghana versus Uruguay, with qualification perhaps up for grabs in the last game on Friday the 2nd of December. Education City Stadium kicks off proceedings when Uruguay take on South Korea on Thursday the 24th of November. 2 more games will also take place in the 40,000 capacity arena. Stadium 974 is one of the most striking designs on display, but make the most of it. Just one game in Group H, and it will then make way for a waterfront development for local people after the tournament. The Lusail Stadium will see an A-list confrontation between Cristiano Ronaldo and Luis Suarez, with Portugal and Uruguay hoping to return here for the final on December the 18th. Well, that brings us to the end of this week's show from the Al Janoub Stadium here in Al Wakra, Qatar. Plenty more World Cup content coming your way over the next few months, and do let us know who you think will win the group using the hashtag FootballNowQatar, and we'll see you soon for more Football Now.